Going to get going. I think Polly's got her eye on the waiting room, so opening up doors, letting folks in. We're going to focus on gratitude today for the mindfulness broadcast. I've got a few announcements before we get going. And what I see out there, and I'm hoping Julia is just okay with me doing this, I want to say thank you to you.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, sure.
So for those of you who don't know, I mean, I think all of you know that you work among many talented people. And Julia in the WorkSource Rogue Valley you're in Grants Pass, correct, Julia?
Yeah.
In the Grants Pass office we walk among her talent. And she was so generous in sharing this with me. This is a co-collaboration of her photography and another person's words. And together they put together Seasons of Gratitude. And it's 4 journals that come in this beautiful box set, 4 journals that are focused on the seasons. And so this one is for this season. I've been using them. They're beautiful photos. Julia, thank you so much. And they're guided journals, which I want to just share. I love that. And Julia, please feel free to put a link in if folks want to purchase these.
Sure.
They're just amazing. And what I find is folks want to journal, and then they sit there with a blank piece of paper and go, I don't know what to write. And that is what is so lovely about these journals, is that not only do they have Julie's beautiful photos, but they also have Dawn's beautiful words that allow one to just be led and to write and to reflect. And so thank you. I am enjoying this thoroughly. Yes. I am so grateful for your generosity, and also hope that others out there get a chance to purchase it and check it out and share it. It's just timely.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. I also want to share that on December 8th, I'm teaching a workshop that everyone is welcome to attend. It's focused on boundaries through the lens of neuroscience and mindfulness. You may have already gotten a flyer about it. If you are part of the Rogue Workforce Partnership group down in Southern Oregon and are supported by that, you will have a promo code, so there's no cost for you. Otherwise, if you're outside of that area, it's $30 per person. It's 2 hours live and on Zoom. And we are really going to focus in on how to lovingly, for ourselves and for others, set boundaries for ourselves. It's timely, again, in that as we get to the holiday season, lots of old triggers come up for us around work, around time, around giving, around family, and so it's really reminding ourselves of how we can bring boundaries into our life. We're very specific in the work that we do. What are boundaries? How do we define them? How do we set them? How do we talk about them? How do we hold them? And so I'm really excited to share that workshop, and Polly is dropping that in the chat. And then finally, I want to say, I believe most folks are off 2 Fridays this month. So one is on next Friday, November 11th, and the other one follows Thanksgiving. And I'm not looking at my calendar, so whatever that is. So we really have some limited time to be together this month. So I think we'll have 2 mindfulness broadcasts. And then we also have the Mindful Masterclass, which is the 3rd Wednesday of every month from 8 to 8:30. So I hope that you join us for that. If you haven't registered for it, you do not have to register every class. You register once and then you're on the list, and we email you every month to just remind you and send you the link. So, okay, lots there. And now let's get into the mindfulness broadcast. If you are brand new to this, I'm recording this. We post it on a YouTube channel, so it's always there, but it's just my face. So you and your chat and who you are not part of what's being recorded. All right. So I want to talk about gratitude. Gratitude for me is one of the mindfulness practices where I can just exhale and land. Lots of mindfulness practice for me, especially around meditation. I'm really like focusing, really thinking, and gratitude is one that I just get to land in. And I know that's not the same for everybody, but for me, is a practice where I just get to go in and feel good and get comfortable and remind myself and remind my brain that tends to focus on the negative, that leans towards that negativity bias. I get to remind it. I've got so many good things in my life, and I don't even have to look far for them once I open up that lens. It activates our parasympathetic nervous system. It reminds our reticular activating system, that ROS back here, to also be looking for the good. It opens up that filter to say, remember, there's a lot of good around here, because the negativity is easy for our brain to grab onto. We're wired for that. Our culture brings that out so that we see it more. Our gratitude practice reminds us, we got this. We got good too. So let's look at it and practice it. So with that, let's go ahead and just dive right into the practice. So you can take a soft gaze if you'd like. You can also close your eyes. Whatever allows you to just land in this moment, right here. As you go in and bring your attention inward, just start with a simple gratitude for yourself, showing up this morning, being here for your practice. I know you have lots of things calling your attention, plenty of emails and things you could have gotten done in these 15 minutes. And so just reminding yourself to say thank you to yourself for showing up. And then bring your awareness to your breath, allowing your gratitude to come right along with your awareness. You are breathing, which means you're alive. And when all else fails and the world seems bleak, this place of bringing gratitude to this breath, just this one, this inhale and this exhale, and what a gift it is, can be such a powerful practice. So feel that breath. Feel your body do its work, expanding, transforming, all of the magic, miracle, science that happens within the breath. This amazing process, our relationship with our planet and our atmosphere and our body. And that exchange of life happens in the inhale and the exhale. And if, as we guide through this practice, you find your attention is scattered, or you find that you are challenged, you can always return back to this place, the breath. And for those of you who wish to and are able to, expand your attention to your body, coming from your breath to this physical being. Finding one aspect of this physical being for which you feel grateful. Our ability to see, to speak, to think. Perhaps it's for a part of our body that does not feel pain, or even a part of our body that does feel pain. Perhaps it's healing. our ability to hear, to feel. And as you go through this practice, bring it from a thought. I'm grateful for this. A little lower down into that emotional brain, into the limbic system where you're truly feeling it. I am truly grateful for my ability to hear, for example. My ability to hear laughter, birds singing, the gurgling of water. What a gift, music. Hearing that, a familiar voice. And then expanding this gratitude even further, allowing it to land on somebody or something for whom we love, for whom we appreciate. You don't have to work too hard. Just allow your brain to land. This might be past or present. And again, moving it from a thought into a feeling. Imagining that person, that thing, that place, that pet. And allowing your emotions to come to the forefront. And then expanding that gratitude, perhaps even further out into the world. You can take that as far as you want, as wide as you want. It might be your workplace. It might be your home, your community, your right to vote, your right to travel. Your ability to experience other cultures, other places. Gratitude for something, someone far away. Gratitude for the lure of places you've never been. Allow it to just go where it wants to go, scanning your existence through the lens of gratitude. As we close, we're going to bring that awareness back to self, back to the breath. You might find a mantra or a saying or even a touch that goes along with this practice of gratitude, a hand on your heart. For example, I inhale love, I exhale gratitude. Find something that lands for who you are, for how you feel, that you connect with. And then slowly open your eyes, bring your gaze back together. good morning, good day. Thanks for being here.